Hi gang, it's me, Galen. Galen's got Parkinson's. Hang on, just have a little slurp of tea. I know you're supposed to get into these videos dead quick, aren't you? Punchy. Keep you so you don't turn off. I can't be bothered, to be honest. I'm a Yorkshireman, there's a cup of tea there, so yeah, the Yarbo sucks. We've done a lot recently about pirates and new games and things, but I also did some pieces about Dungeons and Dragons, the early Dungeons and Dragons. So I thought you might be interested in having a look at my first ever official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide that I've bought many years ago, and it's full of scribbles and charts sellotaped in, and I love it. It's not mint condition, you wouldn't get a lot of money for it on eBay, but that's just as well because it ain't going on eBay. So enjoy. So I got Tomb of Horrors, done my first Dungeons and Dragons module in the summer of 1979. This was published in December 1979. It was a reprint. I think the original, because there's a foreword in it by Mike Carr from TSR Games and Rules, and that's dated the 16th of May 1979. So the front cover says December 79. I got it for my birthday in 1980, which was January 1980. So that's the sort of rough timeline how these things go. I'm showing you the contents page. It's not the most exciting page, but it gives you a feel of all the things that are in there, and I'm not going to read them out because you can read them. And if anybody wants me to sort of do individual pages or try and show it better where you can do screenshots, let me know. I will. Send us a comment or a request or I don't know, whatever you fancy. But there's so much in there. I'm just looking at thieves' abilities, assassination, assassin's use of poison. It's massive, and that's only one page. Because you turn it over, and you do that, and there's all them as well. It's a massive tome. And then we got all that, through all that, we got, all the characteristics, construction, conducting the game, magical research, use of magical items, treasure, and then we get into the appendices, of which there are a lot. And then we go over here, and there are a huge number of tables and charts, random dungeon generation tables, summoned monsters, surprise, unusual swords. I'm not sure I want an unusual sword. I quite like just a sort of normal bash people on the head with it type of sword. And we're all new to the game at this point, so we find out all the rules of the game. I like all these bits. Look, I'm gonna bring the book across and show you this, because this is so early in wargaming. They even do you linear curves and probability and bell dice up, and it's the chances of what you might throw with 3d6. I remember doing games in the 70s before I got married. Probably a good reason for getting married, to be honest. But I used to play, like if I was on a campaign or a battle, and I'd draw out a graph of where all the casualties were, how many people got killed in each turn. And I'd draw dead good graphs. Got secondary skills. We've got types of boats. We've got people who age, how they age. So it's fantastic stuff. Character abilities. Finding and removing traps. I could have done with that the other day when I was playing the Tomb of Horrors. Picking pockets. What does it say about finding and removing traps? Use time requirements for opening locks. Time counts for each function. Small or large traps can be found, but not magical or magically hidden traps. That definitely needs some thought, doesn't it? Look how big the book is. Look at all this. So, what can I find? Oh, all these different bits. Armour classes and weapons. I'm not going to be able to show you everything, am I? I'm trying to think of the best way of doing it. Well, I suppose what I'm trying to show you is that in the early days, we had nothing. And we went from nothing. I personally went from nothing on the 1st of July to this by the 4th of January the following year. I mean, look at all the lore in here about the different glyphs of warding. And we used to memorise them and copy them out. Like it was something we desperately needed to know. I remember playing games where if you couldn't remember the spell yourself, you couldn't cast it. None of that, oh, I've got a fire spell. Yeah, well, okay, prove it. Fairly naive illustrations. Look, you won't get them today, would you? Random nymph talking to some strange chaps. Oh, she's on about aerial combat, goodness me. Even down to how you move. Things we just sort of, I don't know, I suppose we take them for granted now, don't we? All the different levels of combat, druids. Experience points. All the different magic rings, rods, staves, wands, miscellaneous magic. Trying to find ways of showing you things that are interesting. What's these? All these magical stone. I don't even remember some of these things. I'm not even going to try and tell you what that says. What does that say? Lounge stones. Somebody tell me what that says. I don't. Ellipsoids. I found. Saying to a dwarf. You found a stone. What's it like? Well, it's an ellipsoid. Is it? What's that? Minor malevolent effects. Major malevolent effects. Let's read one out. Sacrifice 10,000 to 60,000 gold pieces worth of gems. What? User becomes berserk and attacks any creature within 20 feet, friend or foe. User goes insane for 4 days. Oh, hey. It's not good, is it? Prime powers. This is random generation tables, which I used to do a lot of random old solo games. It's really good. You're a Billy No Mates. So you can use them if you want. Or we used to use graph paper and throw dice and say, okay, on a D6 that means straightforward, and that means left, and that means right. I want to find some of the tables, different monsters. Lady, half fish lady with no bra on. Our age. I'm not showing you that, it's too young. Oh, he's having a bad time, that lad in front, look. Oh. Something's gone horribly wrong. Oh, what are these? This is what I was looking for. Look, these, because I think these might. No, they don't. So they might stand up quite well. No, they don't. What's this? Oh, monsters. Succubus. Size medium. 7 to hit. Armour class 6, 128 points. Number of attacks 2. 2 to 8. Damage special with tail. Hand, fist or weapon poison. Death wand. Magic use psionics. Intelligence super genius. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm not clever enough to be playing this. What's this fella? Hang on. Oh, I'm all bent. Stegosaurus. Triceratops. I didn't know it had dinosaurs in it. Where did they put dinosaurs in it? I went all high pitched then, didn't I? What's all these? Tricks. Dungeon dressings. See, now you don't even think about the. I don't think about things like that. Throw a dice for general wood dressings. Think of a number. 81. Rusty spikes. Oh. Herbs, spices and medicinal vegetables. And it tells you what they're for. Well, if you're a medical cleric, you've got to learn all them. Get them all written down. Well, there's pages of them. Get a little notebook. And it can't just be any old notebook. And you have to stain it brown with a tea bag and burn the edges. I remember we played a game once. And we had a notebook. In fact, I think my daughter has still got it. And it was called Arbuthnot's Book of Knowings. Because Arbuthnot was the cleric who started it. And he wrote down everything that happened. And he got attacked by a dragon. So we went out in the yard, set fire to it. And then let it burn for about a minute and put it out. So it always smells of burning. It's all singed. Still gets written in. That must be, oh man, that must be 30 years ago we started that, and we've still got it. I'll get my daughter to dig it out sometime. She keeps promising to come and do a little spot on here and talk to you. Well, she's a busy lady. So anyway, that's a very, very horrible, poor look at this magnificent book that I've not done justice to, and I am more than aware of that. I'm going to come back all the way back there, so I want you to see. That. The Role Playing Game Association. Basic membership, 1 year, $12. Optional US membership. Year subscription to Dragon magazine, 12 issues. Foreign membership, $20. Airmail, $30. I want to join! Exclamation mark. Rush me with my membership kit now. I have checked below the type of membership I desired, as well as how I am paying my dues. Oh, look at the games. D&D game. A D&D game. Oh, Dungeons. I asked that question one day. What's the difference between Dungeons and Dragons and Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? So you got D&D game as a game master, as a player. A D&D game as a game master, as a player. Boot Hill, Top Secret, Gamma World, Dawn Patrol, Gangbusters, Star Frontiers, Marvel Superheroes, Other. Please specify. Okay, fair enough. That's from Lake Geneva. They're not messing about then, lads. RPGA Network is an international organisation of gaming enthusiasts dedicated to excellence in role-playing games. Okay, at that point, I'm going to have to say there's no way they want me in there, assuming they still exist after, gosh, what did I say? 1979. So I don't know what I think to that. I think I'd be told to get me coat. Anyway, let me know what you think to this, because I'll tell you for why, and there's a reason, and it will spare you from any horror. And the for why is this. This is the Dungeon Master's Guide, because this is the first one I got. Let you have a look at him. I have the Player's Guide from the same period. And if you like this, if it's worked, I'll do that. If it's absolutely disgusting, diabolical and horrible, let me know, and I won't. And if you don't say anything, well, that's your own fault, because you've left me to my own devices, and as you know, I'm daft as a brush. Okay, ta-ra, Chuck!